Time to go. Into the wind.
Judgment!
As one with wind and cloud! A fateful offering. The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature. Time to go. the wind.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanger.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here?
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter to children. At least in theory.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there,
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though.
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tanger said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes. This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Cassid and Alia didn't like this carving. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tanger back from Gandharva Ville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger, too.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none none of them were popular among but around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided, we asked Tanger for guidance. But right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharva Ville with his son to look for inspiration. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was a result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for... he doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just act... please, if only to put a smile...
They seem pretty desperate. Yep, let's... So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharva Ville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in... Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger...
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Razi.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone. Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell...
Huh, that voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it. Oh, it's come... Hi, Collei. How have you...
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tighnari patrol the forest.
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come out. You seem kinda busy.
I'll be fine.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about.
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you...
A tree?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
You like the Aranara stories too?
Of course. I love...
Oh, people who like Aranara are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Wow, Collei's so good with...
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you? Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Ormos called Tanger. Wait.
That's right, Uncle Tanger.
So he's in the area? Looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razi back. I've always been curious what the man behind those
Tanger's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait! Hold on. Razi, do you mean you've met Tanger before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Your dad? Tanger's your dad? As in you're Tanger's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanger brought his son along with him. So he meant Razi. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanger get separated?
We had an argument.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharva Ville first. Then we'll look for—
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice. Come with me. I'll take—
Yay! Thanks, Razi! Paimon thought we'd be spending the—
Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm at—
Oh.
So Tanger headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Benny's adventure team!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. The wind knows me.
Razi! Where are you, Razi?
Someone's calling for Razi over there.
Oh, Razi! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so—
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay, then.
Huh? It's an honor—
Whoa. Collei looks like she's about to pass out.
I'm okay.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes! The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch— Oh? Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru. Trying to remember every last one is like trying to identify each grain of sand in the desert.
Seems like Tanger has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch! That's nothing to get excited about!
Akara Crafts. Akara... Oh! Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tanger Harbor.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying. What should we do? Do you think...
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important.
Oh, that's what he meant! Well, there it is! Oh, wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Patisara. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in story. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble port or...
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective Anyway, Tanger, what did you mean by evidence of...
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Collei, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper, and I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanger were fighting.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you...
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart...
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but... Hey, look! The handwriting's Here's another note that says, that sounds more like some... There's another one! A clever...
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so... Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanger's creative process is a little...
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Over what?
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toy makers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stick.
No. I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't...
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Traveler, wake up! It's not the Aranara, it's Collei. She's gone! Oh, Paimon's been worried about Collei since last night, even though she kept telling us. Anyway, let's go find her. Hey, look! Aren't these Collei's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow? So Collei came back here alone.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanger would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and... If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that... But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanger could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Collei's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanger? Oh, right! Collei told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her...
Oh, looks like she's almost done.
Aha! There's a new note, just as I expected. Yes, yes! It's the same handwriting, which... Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could... Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not a...
No! No, I refuse to I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you...
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Razi, you tell them.
Really?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them.
Okay. Collei, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret? I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanger wasn't the author, then... who was it? Wait. You don't mean...
It was me. Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a can. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become... Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great... Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the... He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Razi. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought...
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanger's son instead of Razi. I kinda guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. Like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Razi so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Razi." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanger's fairy tales were actually stories written by Razi. And because Razi didn't want Tanger to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Razi. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Razi's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their... Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories. Collei, Traveler, and Paimon. I might need your help on this one. I've never really left Port Ormos before. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Razi has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Collei.
Huh? Me?
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow.
Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back, I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanger.
Yes. I'll do... Wait.
Let's go, Razi. Grab that camera and see what hidden in...
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Razi, slow down and watch your step.